Hey everyone, welcome back to AI Tech Talk channel. You know us, always trying to keep you ahead of the curve in tech.
The latest news.
The coolest new tools.
The best strategies to make the most of it all.
I'm Aaron, pumped for today's deep dive.
I'm Talia, happy to be here.
So we're tackling cloud development today,
Yeah.
right? The trends, the strategies, businesses are using it everywhere.
It's huge.
It is, and we've got this source. It really breaks down how companies are making that leap into the cloud, the different paths they can take.
Awesome.
It talks about two main environments, hybrid cloud and multi-cloud.
Yeah.
What's the deal with these? What makes them different? And why would a business choose one over the other?
Well, think of hybrid cloud like you're combining your own private cloud,
Yeah.
the stuff you keep tucked away safely on your own infrastructure, with the power of the public cloud.
So you get the best of both worlds.
Exactly. You get the best of both worlds. You maximize efficiency, right? You need extra computing power for a bit. Boom, shift some workload to the public cloud. But then you've got super sensitive data. Keep that locked down on your private cloud.
So it's all about choosing the right tool for the job.
Yeah.
If you need to really focus, maybe you stay in your quiet home office.
Right.
But if you want to bounce ideas off people, you head to a busy co-working space.
I love that analogy. That's perfect. And then you've got multi-cloud, right? Which is all about, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.
You're spreading the risk.
Exactly, spreading the risk. And you're taking advantage of the different strengths that different cloud platforms have. So you've got your AWS, your Azure, Google Cloud.
You're not locked into one vendor.
Right. You can cherry pick the best services each one offers.
So hybrid cloud is about blending, multi-cloud is about diversifying.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So how does all of this actually work in practice?
Well, the source actually breaks down both hybrid cloud and multi-cloud development into stages.
Okay, so they've got visuals.
Yeah, they do. It's really helpful to kind of visualize the process that businesses actually go through.
Okay, so for hybrid cloud development, they've got 3 stages, each focused on a different aspect. We
Right.
call them data legality, resource scalability, and cloud technology.
Yeah.
What's going on in each of those? How do they connect?
Okay. So picture it like building a house, right?
Okay,
Stage 1, data legality, that's like laying the foundation.
got to start with the foundation.
You have to, right. You're classifying your data, how sensitive is it, making sure you're following all the regulations, figuring out what needs to be extra secure. You can't build a solid house on a shaky foundation.
No, you can.
And then you move on to stage 2, resource scalability. This is where you start figuring out, okay, what parts of my operation make more sense to run in the public cloud? What needs to stay private? What needs to be accessed super quickly?
What needs a ton of computing power?
Exactly. It's all about balancing those needs.
So you're framing the house, you're figuring out which rooms need to be the biggest.
Yes, exactly. And then finally you get to stage 3, cloud technology.
The actual build.
The actual build, you're bringing in all the tools, the technology to make this thing work, to connect everything, your private and public cloud working seamlessly.
So you're thinking about security,
Disaster recovery.
disaster recovery, all the technical stuff that makes the cloud actually tick.
So that's hybrid cloud.
Yeah.
What about multi-cloud?
Okay, multi-cloud, our source, they've got 3 stages there too. They call them segmented, parallel, and portable.
Segmented, parallel, portable.
It's like climbing a mountain, right?
Okay,
So segmented, that's like setting up base camp.
you're getting ready.
You're getting ready, you're picking your cloud platforms, you're choosing the specific services you need, you're building up your team's expertise in managing this multifaceted environment.
You're not climbing yet.
Not climbing yet, but you're making sure you have the right gear, the right people. Got it. Then parallel, that's where you start climbing.
Yeah, you're starting to implement solutions, things like site reliability engineering that helps you keep everything running smoothly, even with multiple clouds going. You're adopting tools that can manage all these different cloud platforms from one place.
You're coordinating your team, making sure you have the right ropes and anchoring.
Exactly. And then you reach portable,
The summit.
the summit. You've got true cloud agility. You can shift your applications, workloads between different cloud environments. No problem. You're not stuck. You've got options. You've got flexibility.
So you've reached peak performance.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the actual process of moving to the cloud.
The migration.
Yeah, businesses have different options here, right?
Right. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
So what are we looking at?
Our source talks about 4 main paths.
Okay.
Lift and shift, modernized and migrated, migrated and modernized, and rebuild.
Okay. Those are some mouthful names.
They are, but they make sense once you break them down.
Let's do that.
Okay, lift and shift, that's all about speed. You're basically taking your existing applications and putting them straight into the cloud, minimal changes. It's the fastest way to get on the cloud, but you're not necessarily taking full advantage of all the cool cloud-native stuff.
It's like moving to a new house, but keeping all your old furniture.
Yes, exactly.
It's not the most stylish or efficient, but it gets the job done.
You got it. Then you have modernized and migrated and migrated and modernized. Those are all about, you're upgrading, optimizing your applications either before or after you move them to the cloud. It's like, renovating your old furniture to make sure it fits and works well in your new house.
You're putting in some work.
You are, but it pays off in the long run. And then you have rebuild.
This sounds intense.
It can be. It's the most comprehensive but potentially disruptive approach. You're basically tearing down your applications and rebuilding them from scratch using all the latest cloud technology.
That's like building a brand new house.
Exactly. Designed for your needs, for the environment.
You get the most out of it, but it takes time, takes resources.
It does.
So how does a business decide which path to take?
That's the big question, right? It really depends on their situation.
Their budget.
Their budget, how quickly they need to migrate, how much disruption they can handle, what are their long-term goals for being on the cloud.
So many factors.
So many factors. A startup with limited resources might choose lift and shift to get up and running quickly. A large enterprise with complex systems might choose rebuild to really optimize everything.
So there's no right or wrong answer.
Not really. It's about understanding the different options, the implications, and choosing what makes the most sense for you.
Like having a roadmap with different routes, each with its own scenery and challenges.
Perfect analogy. I like that.
The cloud landscape is always changing,
Always.
but having a clear strategy is key.
Absolutely.
Great insights, Talia. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
That wraps up our deep dive into cloud development trends and strategies. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
See you next time.
We'll be back soon to explore more of the exciting world of technology. Until then, keep innovating. Hey everyone, welcome back to AI Tech Talk channel. You know us, always trying to keep you ahead of the curve in tech.
The latest news.
The coolest new tools.
The best